Alright, so I got my Vampirella review. Ouch. Damn, from 96, the movie. Yes, there's a movie. What a movie. Yes, and there's a monkey in the background. I am a little better. So, finished watching Vampirella. Here's my thoughts. She's an alien vampire. That's neat. Now, I've never read the comics, so this was all new to me. You can tell the dialogue is semi-forced with Vampirella. There we go. Turn my damn TV down. There we go. Better. You can tell it's forced at the beginning between the two of them, which is really funny. Like, they're standing, like, hand holding, reading the script and shit. That kind of shit. Council's death by Vlad's crew was funny in typical 90s fashion. God, it was so dumb. This movie was a fucking trip. Oh my god. I could also say Vlad and his crew raided Highlander's wardrobe too. Yeah. Fucking hilarious. It does unfold like a comic, so that was a plus. Go away. Oh. Fuck. Ugh. Oh my god, you don't want to mess with us, Miss TNA. That was funny. There's a lot of one-liners in this that I am surprised by. Gotta say, I love Forey Ackerman's apartment and Vampirella's comic accurate outfit. Like, that was cool. Although you could also say this movie is brunette in bikini goes after bad vampires. It's just so damn funny. This movie really is a goddamn trip. Wow. Vlad and his crew dressed in sunsuits looking like off-brand Devo. Easily. Wish I knew what the organization was called that's tracking Vlad and his crew. Took too long getting to that shit, god. Wow, homie counted to 5. Jesus. I can feel the serious factor in the writing, but it's so cheesy in the final setup. Like, Demo's getting tortured with garlic. Garlic chains and holy water. If the chains are iron, his skin should be sizzling. Like, that's just rule of thumb. Because I remember that from, oh, Christ, what was that from? Was that Monster Squad? Or was that Buffy? I don't remember, one of the two. Might have been Angel. I'm guessing garlic makes Draculian vamp sweat, because he was sweating like a motherfucker. Vlad masquerading as Jamie Blood. Oh god, this shit was hilarious. Looks like Rod Stewart cosplaying as Dave Mustaine. It really does. Oh man. Song's pretty good. Not gonna lie about that. Vampirella sitting there unimpressed by his performance is pretty much how I feel with social media and idiots 24/7. So the group hunting Vlad is called Purge. At the risk of sounding egotistical, I'm much stronger than anyone. The amount of dumb lines in this, but the factor of it is just so wow. Oh man, how corny, though not as bad as the van wrecking. Oh god, that was just dumb, weird shit. Ugh. Wow, Vampirella's head turned, showing her true nature. That was the dumbest shit ever. Just like, I'm back. So dumb. Oh man. I do like Vlad's demeanor. His overall demeanor is pretty cool. I do like Vampirella and Vlad's hypnosis power. Vampirella and Van Helsing didn't fuck. That's a shock. Oh, that was a massive shock because this movie's rated R. 96 rated R. Let's see here. This reminds me of Kindred the Embraced. I forgot about that show. That one's based off Vampire the Masquerade video game. And I watched it like one time and I liked it, but I don't remember much else. Love how Vampirella clarifies metabolic changes in Draculan people from 3,000 years ago. That's pretty intelligent. Sala topless was meh at best. Just a random tit shot. I don't give a fuck. That's how desensitized I'm like, ooh, tits. Whatever. This has to be the worst yet funniest vampire flick I've ever seen. And that's a lot. That says a lot. Oh. Oh man. Oh my god. Adam Van Helsing driving a stake through his dad's heart. Wonder who sprayed ketchup on his face like a cum shot. Like I said, this movie tries to be serious, but it just fucking, it's too comical. Uh. Two blonde vamps ambush Adam. One flashes her D cups at him, the other whacks him upside the head. It's like, ooh, it's hot in here. Like, chomp. Horrible. Oh, it's so horrible. Love how they gave away that Adam was an imposter vampire. Oh, God, that was so stupid. She's like, Adam, are you okay? Oh, I'm okay, Vampirella. You're not even going to try to hide that he's wearing a voice emulator. Dumb motherfucker. Vlad's plan to cause a nuclear winter so his kind can feed for a time is pretty ingenious, but what happens when the sun comes back? Gotta have an end game. Shit. Otherwise, you come off like Hitler wanting one race. That'll be dead before it can take off. True story. Man, what a cringe kiss between Adam and Vampirella. It was so forced, like, that's the worst shit I've ever seen. Total Hitler speech by Vlad, and I'm down with Judgment Night if it had a proper endgame, which it doesn't. The sun gun's cool, could have been better, but oh well. It's, you know, I mean, I shouldn't have set the expectation on that super high because, you know, it's a basic sun gun. Literally just bright light and kills a vampire. But, man. The classic punching sound effects. God almighty. For being vampires, it's laughable that they ran up the steps. So, Vlad died by a lightning strike. Interesting. Oh, God. So, after watching this, I can see the comic book approach, but it got lost in translation. Heavily. Vlad's the MVP. Shame there wasn't more with Fori. Definitely. Fori's the underrated gem in this trash. God. Oh, man. Lack of backstory on Purge, LT Walsh, Professor Steinman, and Vlad's rise to power really hurt the film. Yeah, it does. Props on having a female superhero adaptation. Very cool. I was kind of hoping this would be an underrated gem like Barbed Wire, but it's not. And that sucks, because I like Barbed Wire. That's the only one movie I could compare it to, because that was the same time frame they came out, give or take. And Barbed Wire was so good for what it did. Whereas this, more. Fuck. It's just treated like a vampire movie, and that's sad. I hate that. Ugh. On the vampire film side of it, though, kudos for having metabolism changes. Very smart shit. Also, the cliche shtick of a Van Helsing oriented movie. Literally, if you took all the vampire films, they're literally interconnected if the main character is Van Helsing or a descendant of Van Helsing. So all them films, they all match together. It's funny. It's comically bad to watch, but also worth one watch. You gotta watch it once just to get it out of your system. Yeah. Very surprised Roger Daltrey wrote and sang Bleed For Me. I was expecting it to be by a band I never heard of. Song is semi-catchy. Like, yeah, he actually wrote and sang that song in the film. I was shocked because I checked the credits. I was like, because I wondered who sang the song, because I was tempted to get on my phone. But I was like, nah, I don't need it that bad. For being rated R, it's more a mid PG-13 for brief nudity and some strong language, honestly. It's not really R. There's no F-bombs at all. It's mostly shit, goddamn, bitch, Bastard, and some other shit. It's like The Fog. Like when The Fog came out, it was rated R, but retrospectively, it's more a hard PG, if anything. It's not really horror either, more supernatural. Yeah, it could be. It should have been labeled supernatural because there's like really no horror element to it. Oh, I just realized something. Wow, The Forsaken. Jesus Christ, that's old. That didn't come out till what, 9 years later, I think. Yeah, it did. Holy fuck. The HQ where Vlad is at, that hotel strip, that's the same. I think that's the same location the Forsaken movie was filmed as well. If I'm not mistaken, it looks exactly like it. Because a lot of them, they tend to borrow sets, and you don't realize it until years later, like, oh, that was the same location. Same thing happened with The Host and Divergent. They filmed in the same area. It's funny as hell. Would a remake fix things? Yeah, significantly. I did read up on that. I think Dynamite got the rights back to Vampirella and shit, so there should be a new one in the works eventually. Can't wait for people to bash the shit out of it and say it's woke. The film also feels like an early preview of what Underworld would be. Yeah, in terms of expansion on what Purge should have been via the Death Dealers. Yeah. At least there wasn't any sex. First R-rated film I've seen that didn't have sex in it. Yeah, that's awesome. Pretty shocking for an R-rated flick. Tits sort of count, but not really. Just like whatever. It's definitely a cheesy CBM and early outing for Dynamite Comics. Yeah. Pretty surprised Vampirella's origins go back to 1969. I thought she was just a recent addition to the comic book world. I really did. But no, she goes all the way back to 69. So that's pretty cool. What else? Is Talisa a good Vampirella? Look-wise? Yeah. Skill-wise? Nah. Overall, the film is below okay, making it a 4 out of 10. Nah. There's a story. Make no mistake, there is a story here. But it gets jumbled up from bad acting, fast pace, and treated like a vampire flick. It is one of Dynamite's worst outings, but at least it exists. So, if you like your CBMs, this is definitely for you. If you don't like CBMs, well, it's not for you. There we go. Couldn't find my fucking cursor. Oh, that's weird. No. Fuck me. I'll fix that in a second. Damn magnifier. So, nah, it ain't for you. If you like cheesy flicks, it's definitely for you. If you don't like any of that, well, I don't know what to tell you. Am I going to own this? Hell no. Where can you watch it? YouTube. I thought it would be on Tiny Zone. Nope. It's on YouTube. I'm surprised by that. Yeah, like it's it's funny. But yeah, the highlight, Forey Ackerman's apartment, easily. And Forey himself is pretty cool. So, that's what I've got. Is it a good CBM? No. It's a bad one. But at least it's a good outing for a new character that I didn't know shit about. Will I read up on Vampirella? I don't really know yet. I haven't gotten that far. So, I'm gonna get off here, upload this, fix my laptop. Quit fucking yawning. So, till next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.